Is it time to buy or sell Hertz Global Holdings stock? In this video, we will explore Hertz Global Holdings in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025, and we are here to offer an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You certainly do not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since September 11, 2025, our system has ranked Hertz Global Holdings as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.47. Let's explore the stock's performance during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 12.24% since we first identified Hertz Global Holdings as a buy candidate 10 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.22% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential negative change of nearly 20% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 50% to negative 20%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of approximately 65%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from around 27% to 145% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $8.83 and $17.07. Our latest daily update for Hertz Global Holdings highlights a positive trend. Green day on Wednesday for Hertz Global Holdings Inc. On the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025, the stock price of Hertz Global Holdings Inc. increased by 0.144%, moving from $6.96 to $6.97. Throughout the day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 4.51%, with a low of $6.87 and a high of $7.18. The stock has appreciated in 7 out of the last 10 days and has risen by 19.15% over the past 2 weeks. However, it's important to note that trading volume decreased by 948,000 shares on the last day, with a total of 5 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $33,098,000. A decrease in volume while prices rise may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning for potential changes in the coming days. In the past 52 weeks, the stock reached a peak price of $9.39 and a low of $2.77. Currently, the price stands at 25.77% or $2.42 below the 52-week high, and 84.85% or $39.03 below the all-time high recorded on the 2nd of November, 2021, when the price hit $46. Hertz announced today a private offering of $250 million in exchangeable senior notes due in 2030. This strategic move aims to enhance short-term liquidity. However, it may exert pressure on the stock if note exchanges dilute equity or if investors interpret the deal as an indication that the company still requires external financing. This announcement follows a series of positive commercial developments this month. Hertz's expanded partnership with Amazon to sell used cars has already generated an enthusiastic response from investors, leading to an increase in the share price. This collaboration broadens distribution for Hertz's remarketing unit and facilitates quicker monetization of fleet turnover. However, these positives are counterbalanced by the ongoing repercussions from a data breach in 2024, which is now attracting mass torg representation. This situation raises legal and reputational risks and may result in increased costs and customer dissatisfaction. From an operational standpoint, recent quarterly results have demonstrated improvements in fleet efficiency and a return to adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Nonetheless, high leverage continues to pose a long-term challenge. In summary, we can expect short-term volatility driven by financing news and momentum from Amazon. Over the longer term, the stock's performance will depend on sustained earnings growth, efforts to reduce debt, and the resolution of liabilities arising from the breach. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 13th of August, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned HTZ a hold rating along with a hold action. On Friday, the 8th of August, 2025, it was reported that Susquehanna rated HTZ as neutral with a hold action. On Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank once again gave HTZ a hold rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 15th of May, 2025, it was reported that Susquehanna assigned HTZ a neutral rating along with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies provided HTZ with a hold rating and a hold action. Analysts have issued a general sell rating for the stock of Hertz Global Holdings. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have assigned the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Hertz Global Holdings. The chart today reveals mostly positive signals. Hertz Global Holdings Inc. stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is present, as the short-term average surpasses the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is anticipated at the levels of $6.65 and $5.84. A decline beneath either of these points would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 15th of August, 2025, with the stock having escalated by 36.4% since then. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Furthermore, there is a buy signal indicated by the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. It is worth noting that volume decreased during the last trading day, despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, close attention should be paid to the stock. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 28 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 10 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 12 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicated a buy signal from 10 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 14 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicated a buy signal from 28 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Hertz Global Holdings. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $5.99 and $5.83. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, Hertz Global Holdings Inc. finds support just below today's level at $5.99. If this level is breached, the next support based on accumulated volume will be at $5.83 and $5.51. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and due to a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by 31 cents between its high and low, translating to 4.51%. For the last week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 6.73%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Hertz Global Holdings, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is experiencing financial losses. Even established companies can go through challenging periods, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of November, 2025. Analysts have consensus estimates set at 6 cents. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Hertz Global Holdings. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Hertz Global Holdings is at $7.07. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Hertz Global Holdings encounters its first support level at $5.99. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Hertz Global Holdings from various analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the first day of September 2025, Cosman Mark executed an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 27th of August 2025, Leif Eric executed an insider sale of 21,458 shares of common stock. On the 22nd of July 2025, Dubey Sandeep conducted an insider sale of 130,519 shares of common stock. On the 8th of July 2025, Lee Martin Catherine executed an insider sale of 22,546 shares of common stock. On the 26th of June 2025, Bug Christopher G. executed an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive with a ratio of 68.892. In total, insiders acquired 12,299,386 shares and sold 1,435,347 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $6.77, reflecting a decline of 2.92%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 79, further amplifying that risk. Notably, there is a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 27 days ago. Is Hertz Global Holdings stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators are positive. Despite the stock being in a declining trend, we conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for the stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 25th of September, we expect Hertz Global Holdings to open higher by approximately 3.67 cents and begin trading at $7.01. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment decisions should not be solely based on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.